Another great morning here in San Marcos. Let's do some instrument work today.
Conditions clear below 12,000. Temperature 270.23. Altimeter 29907. Visual approach is in use, landing and departing runway 13. NOTAM runway 13 Pappy's out of service. On initial contact, advise you have information, Charlie. San Marcos Airport, information, Charlie. 1350 Zulu, wind calm, visibility.
Okay. That was a 297. Alright, set. Good. Alright. Good morning, San Marcos Ground, Diamond Star 804 Echo Romeo.
Diamond Star 804 Echo Romeo, San Marcos Ground, good morning.
Yes, sir, 804 Echo Romeo has information, Charlie. That text stay ready to taxi for eastbound departure.
Diamond Star 804 Echo Romeo, runway 8, taxi via Alpha, wind calm, altimeter 29908.
That's runway 8 via Alpha 4 Echo Romeo. Alright.
Okay.
November 551, November Delta, clearance available.
551 November Delta is really copy clearance.
November 1, November Delta is clear to the San Marcos Airport. As filed, climb and maintain 3,000, expect 4,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency will be 119.0, squawk 4661.
And 551 Delta is cleared to KHYI as filed, climb 3,000, expect 4,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.0, 4661 squawk.
Read back correct.
Could just face like this, right? You want me to turn around?
Go ahead and get up to the whole short line and do your run up there. We got that coast guy coming in. This is good. Gives him some room.
Alright, brakes, trim, flight controls. Good, altimeter. Good, instruments. Good. Test. Go on the fullest tank, we'll go left. Fuel pump on, mixture, full forward.
Ground says 551 Delta, that code information, Charlie, ready to taxi for departure.
November 551, November Delta, runway 8, taxi via taxiway Alpha.
Runway 8 via taxiway Alpha for 551 Delta.
All's good. That one's a little rough.
See how much it drops.
That's good now. Alright, alternator loads in the green. Feeling oil pressure good. Oil temperature is coming up. Now we'll do idle. And it runs. Alright. Flaps take off, fuel pump on. Lock this thing down. Lights out. Alright. Doors locked, lights out. Fucking VFR, strobes are on. We're good. Morning, San Marcos Tower, Diamond Star 804. Echo Romeo's holding short of runway 8 at Alpha.
Diamond Star 804, Echo Romeo, San Marcos Tower, runway 8, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Runway 8, clear to take off and proceed on course for Romeo. Technically it's Juliet, but can't correct me. Everything's full forward, clear left, clear right. We are on the correct runway. Alrighty.
Alright, I have the plane.
Alright, airplane.
My airplane. You can go ahead and put your view limiting device on.
Alright, I'm going to take care of the fuel pump flap.
Okay.
It's one ground, thank you.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Okay, your airplane?
My airplane.
Your airplane.
Diamond Star 4, Echo Romeo, frequency change crew.
Frequency change crew, the Fort Romeo, good day.
Alright, climb us up to 3,500 on a heading of 090. Alright, change your heading to a heading of 075. 075.
075.
You're clear left. Anytime he gives you a heading change, ask if it's clear. Alright, give me a right turn to a heading of 080, you're clear right.
Alright, 080.
Okay. Maintain an airspeed of 85 knots, 85 knots.
I'm just going to pitch where that right now since we're still climbing.
Yep. 85 knots. And on your level off, I want you to level me off and shoot for a target of 100 knots.
Okay.
Okay, you're clear right. Give me a right turn to heading of 115. 115.
115. Alrighty.
Okay. Tune in and identify the Syntex VOR.
Let me get back on course here. Syntax, CWK?
That's correct.
Yeah, 112.8. Okay, so on this I go to, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, 112.8.
Tower, Cessna 551, remember Delta Holy Shore 08.
ID him.
The nav one?
Yep.
Cessna 551, November Delta.
Now you've got to push.
Push short runway,
Okay.
awaiting IFR release.
Okay. 551 November.
Charlie Whiskey Kilo.
Cessna 551, November Delta, runway.
Alright, so
Takeoff, turn left heading 3.
I haven't really messed with the VOR stuff.
Okay.
551 Delta.
You've got the little
360.
box, and it's got the Morse code identifier in there.
Yeah.
CWK. Dot, dot, it, da, 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 da. So you can match.
Yeah, I got the Morse code right there.
Okay. All right. So you can turn him on. All right. Now I want you to tell me what radio we're on.
This is what I don't remember.
You want to turn it till you get a from with that centered, and that will tell you exactly the radio that we're on.
Okay.
We're on the 180 degree radio. That means we're due south of it. That ought to be correct, okay?
Yeah.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to intercept and track inbound on the 350 degree radio. I mean on the 350 degree course. So set 350 in. Now, are we west or east of the course? This represents the airplane. This represents the course. So if we draw a line over here, we're a little bit west.
Okay.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to make a left turn, and you're cleared left. Left turn to intercept at about a 45 degree angle. So 45 onto 350 is a heading of 035. So make a left turn to 035. Notice as you're making this left turn, as you're turning in,
Wind November Delta, climb takeoff.
you're turning in this direction right here.
551 November Delta.
Okay. So roll out on 035. Notice your course is getting closer to your airplane, which is the little donut in the middle.
Right.
Get the same representation that you have there. You can put it on here. Put that on VLOC 1.
Now it goes to 2.
That's because you got the CDI on GPS. Push that to VLOC. Now go to VLOC 1.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah. This shows that the airplane is heading into that intercept. Once it starts coming in, and you've got to dial your course in to 350, just like we had earlier. So put 350. There you go. Got the same representation, but now you've got a little moving airplane here.
Okay.
Okay, you see how that's coming in? As it comes in, you just turn to heading of north, okay? Or 350, excuse me. All right, I put the San Antonio VOR in, which is 116.8. I'm going to put him active.
Okay.
I'm going to ID him.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, now I want you to tell me what radio we're on that. Tell me what radio of the San Antonio VOR we're on.
You want to get a front flag? About 172.
Does that make sense?
No.
Doesn't make sense. Because if that were true, then we would be way south of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Now we've ID'd him. Let's start turning this guy and see if we can get a front flag.
Where's the front flag on here?
Yeah. That little diamond.
Okay, gotcha.
Put him to the back of you. Yep. Yep, you went too far. Put him there. All right, now center this guy. Keep turning until he centers. He'll go solid green, and then he'll center. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Got it?
What's it say? 244? That doesn't seem right. Something's hosed up here.
Delta, current San Marcos 8 to San Marcos. Altimeter 298.
All right, double check that I've got the right.
Oh, there's the front flag right there.
Yeah.
This is misreading this. So this says we're on the like 06.
That's about right.
Yeah,
That's about
sounds
right.
way better.
Why is this guy not reading the same? Don't know. Okay, let's go back. All right. Let's track him outbound on the 180 degree radio. We're going to track outbound. So put in 180. Okay. My airplane is here, so I know I'm east. And I want to turn to an intercept of about 220. So which way would I turn? Left or right? I make a left turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So make him 180 as well.
All right.
Now this tells me I want to make a turn to the left to intercept him, which we already figured out from this. So you're clear for a left turn. To a heading of about 220. Can I see your iPad for a minute?
Yeah, it's on my knee.
Oh, okay. Let me just... That's San Antonio?
Yes.
Is the frequency of the VOR 116.8?
Yes.
Oh, there's something strange going on there. Ah, I know what. This is nav 1. This is not connected to this. This is connected to this.
Okay.
I fly so many different airplanes and they're so configured so different. Okay. All right. So now you've already almost intercepted him. So now this is set up to the San Antonio VOR, intercept and track inbound to San Antonio. So the easiest way to do that is to turn this until you get a 2 with the center. Two with the center. There you go. All you have to do now is turn to a heading of 240.
All right.
And you can set this guy to 240. Put him back on San Antonio, and you should have the same agreement here. Notice you have your little 2 flag, and you have your 2 flag, so you're flying to San Antonio. Okay. While you're on this heading, start a descent down to 1,500 feet, just with power. Don't bring it back too soon or you'll shock the engine. Bring it back to about 18 inches initially. Wait for about a minute or 2, then you can bring it back to about 15.
Okay.
Lockhart traffic, this is Diamond Star 804 Echo Romeo at 3,000 feet descending. We're about 3.5 miles northeast of the field, going from east to west. Lockhart.
Lockhart traffic, Seminole 581 November Delta is 1 mile final, runway 18, full stop Lockhart.
Okay. Let's intercept and track him. So you'd want to turn to a heading of about 260.
Okay.
That so you have the same representation.
Bulverde traffic here, Coup 435, on base runway 17, Bulverde.
All right, I got the airplane.
All right, your airplane.
Okay, you can take your view limiting device off. We're going to go down to
Traffic not available.
1,500 feet. We're going to level off. We go down to 1,500 feet. We're going to level off. And we're going to do some turns around a point.
Okay.
Anytime you're ready, it's your airplane.
All right, my traffic here, Coup 435, turn base runway 16, Bulverde.
Taylor traffic, Archer 991, Alpha's right downwind 17, Taylor.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of flat area out here. There is one little section of power line. We have to watch out for that. So I like this area because if I lose an engine, I can always probably get over to the access road on the tollway.
Yeah.
Okay. Level off at 1,500. And level off with an airspeed of about 95. All right. Let's kind of clear the area around here, make sure the area is nice and clear.
Front traffic, Dakota 8125 Alpha, left.
Let's slow it up, get down to 95. Probably pull your prop back a little. Up 22. There you go. Okay. See that house down there that looks like they're moving?
Yeah.
Let's use him as a point.
Okay.
So go out here a little bit to towards the lake and then turn back into him. And just make a left turn, put him on your left wingtip and do a turn around a point.
Lockhart traffic terminal 581 November Delta, taking runway 18 left close traffic Lockhart.
This is a good distance. You want to be about a half mile away from your point.
Okay.
Now, if that point starts going in front of you, you're going to have to shallow your bank out just a little. You want to keep him right off your left wingtip.
Okay, because we got a little bit of a tailwind right now.
Okay. . Watch your altitude. Your head should be like a bobblehead. Looking at the point, looking outside, checking your altitude, checking your airspeed. Everything looking good. If the point goes behind you, you have to steepen your bank up just a tad. Wait till he goes in front of you and then shallow back to where you were. Good.
Lockhart traffic, terminal 581, November Delta, left crosswind, runway 18, closed traffic, Lockhart.
Traffic, wide RV, 6 miles north, east, low approach, approach VOR. Taylor traffic, after 991 Alpha is turning right crosswind, departing the area to north, Taylor.
Getting a little further away, so you want to steepen up just a tad. That'll bring you back in. Okay, now. Okay, good. That brings you back in. Traffic altitude point. Traffic altitude point. Just keep saying that to yourself.
Castroville, this is 490.
All right. You lose a little altitude, just add a little RPM. I mean, a little power.
Lockhart traffic, terminal 581, November Delta, left downwind, runway 18, full stop, Lockhart.
Good. 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 Maneuver doesn't need to be rushed. All right. Now head off that direction and return and put him on your right wingtip. We'll do one with him off your right wingtip.
Okay.
Watch your bank angle. No more than 30-degree bank angle when you're maneuvering for your check ride.
Okay. Lockhart traffic, terminal 1, November Delta, turning left base, runway 18, full stop, Lockhart.
There's your point over there.
Traffic, last call, Archer 991 Alpha's
Don't
right
get too close to him or you'll have problems.
Lockhart traffic, terminal 1, November Delta, turning final, runway 18, full stop, Lockhart.
Okay, good.
Castroville, this is 490, Charlie Sierra.
Okay, shallow out just a little. You're getting a little close.
17, Castroville.
That's one of the common problems of turning around a point, is if as you start getting closer, you'll just wrap it up into a spiral.
Okay.
Watch my head. See what I'm doing? This is the way your head ought to be moving as you're pulling everything in. A little high.
Worship Bay traffic, King Air 1 Papa Tango is clear to the north.
Lockhart traffic, terminal 581, November Delta, turning left crosswind, runway 18, Lockhart.
Airspeed should be below VA. Okay. Good.
Below 2000. Temperature and dew point information missing. Altimeter 299er8, visual approaches and use landing and departing runway 13. NOTAM, runway 13 Pappy's out of service. On initial contact, advise you have information Delta. San Marcos Airport, information Delta 1450 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, skies clear below 12,000. Temperature and dew point information missing. Altimeter 299er8, visual approaches and use landing and departing runway 13. NOTAM, runway 13 Pappy's out of service. On initial contact, advise you.
Alrighty. That was pretty good. You see the railroad track over there? Right in front of us?
Yeah.
Pick him up and get right over the railroad track. Aim for him perpendicular. Perpendicular.
581 November Delta is turning left base, runway 18, full stop Lockhart.
Alright. What you want to do is you want to find a point off your right wingtip and you want to make a half semicircle. We're going to be doing S turns along a road, or in this case, railroad track. So find a point out there. Now start your turn. You got to start your turn right as you go over. Okay? Find your point. Okay. Way too steep of a bank angle for this maneuver. Okay, I have the airplane.
I have the airplane.
I have the airplane. You take a break. I'm going to swing around here, get a little closer over here.
Okay.
Lockhart traffic, this is Diamond Star 804 Echo Romeo's northwest of the field, 1,500, maneuvering along the railroad tracks. Lockhart. Okay, I'm going to swing around, and I'm going to pick up the first viaduct that the railroad track goes underneath, and I'm going to use that as my point.
He's going to enter left downwind, runway 16.
But I'm going to get out here to a little bit more of a distance.
You
want to maintain that same distance that you had before, about a half a mile.
919 Vernon. Lockhart traffic, Seminole 581 November Delta is making a right crosswind departure back to San Marcos. Last call, Lockhart.
Seminole departing, we're along the railroad track at 1500.
Roger, we'll be looking for you. Seminole out of Lockhart.
Okay, now I'm starting my turn. Look at my bank angle, about a 15-degree bank angle, keeping this guy right here, okay?
Okay.
You keep an eyeball for the Seminole. All right. I'm going to use this guy, and then I have to find another point when I get perpendicular to the railroad track again.
It's going to be entering the downwind, right downwind runway 16 at pattern altitude, Boulevard traffic.
He's higher than us.
Cashville traffic,
Be right behind us.
We just entered left downwind runway 16.
Okay.
I got this.
Now, I have to time this to where that I cross the railroad tracks pretty much as on a perpendicular ground track. And that's pretty close right there. Now I'm going to use that red barn. That was right there at the intersection. I'm going to use him as my next point. I'm going to be pivoting around him.
Moving to the north of the lake for maneuvers. 1, 2, 3, 2, go. Taylor. Downwind, runway 17.
See, it doesn't have to be a real steep kind of a thing.
Fly your own airplane.
Overdy traffic, Piper Cherokee 70 Whiskey's entering the right downwind midfield.
See how much easier it is if we get out here a little further?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, it's your airplane. Continue pivoting on that point. And we're going to make a full 360-degree pivot. That is, you're going to cross this, but continue using that point, and then we're going to pick up the other point. I don't want to get back into my airspace over here. All right. If that point gets in front, you have to shallow out just a little bit. There you go.
Overdy 70 Whiskey, right, beam the numbers 16, full stop over.
Good. Perfect. Okay. Now just continue this turn. Almost perfect. Perfect. Okay. Continue the turn. If he goes behind your wingtip, you have to steepen it up just a little bit. Good airspeed.
Overdy traffic, Cherokee 70 Whiskey's making right final runway 16, full stop over traffic.
Put fuel pump on and go ahead and switch tanks.
Overdy traffic, Cessna 171 to Quebec, 4 to the west.
Now as you cross this perpendicular to the railroad track,
16, Overdy.
pick up your FAR viaduct,
Okay.
and then start your turn to the right. All right. Now start your turn to the right. There you go. Perfect.
Traffic, 25 Alpha, left downwind.
All right. You're getting into him, so you got to shallow out. Otherwise, you're going to get in too close. Shallow out. You're already way too close to him. If you get too close, you're going to have to shallow your bank out.
Okay.
Runway 17, staying on the pattern.
Good. All right. Not quite perpendicular crossing, but okay. Let's go back to San Marcos.
Okay.
And we have information Delta.
I just want to get our San Marcos Tower, Thomas R804 Echo Romeo.
I'm sorry, 04 Echo Romeo, San Marcos Tower.
Sir, 804 Echo Romeo is 8 to the east with information Delta at 1600.
I'm sorry, 04 Echo Romeo. Make right traffic runway 13 and enter and report a right crosswind runway 13.
I'll report a right crosswind for 13 for Echo Romeo.
Okay. Did I show you the trick on this guy?
With the runway headings?
Yep.
I don't believe so.
Okay, punch OBS. Punch OBS, then you put this guy into 130.
Hey, Marco, Gamma-Jet 881, visual 13.
Gamma-Jet
Okay.
881, San Marcos Tower report, left base, runway 13.
Magenta line is now your final. And so what he's wanting you to do is come up here, cross over, make a right into that. That's good heading, yeah. So this helps you out on situational awareness. So the order is punch OBS, make sure you're in GPS mode, OBS, put that to your final course line, and it gives you a nice little
Gamma-Jet 881.
magenta line as your final.
Okay. Land wind calm.
Quarter land 13, Gamma-Jet 881.
That throws everything else here helter-skelter, but it gives you, if you like to look at your map.
Yeah, like if I don't have this set up or something, I can...
Right.
70581 November Delta, turn right taxiway Delta, contact ground.
Right turn Delta, contact ground, 70581 November Delta.
And now you can make your crosswind on right crosswind 13.
San Marcos Tower, Diamond Star 804, Romeo's right crosswind for 13.
Guys, 804 Echo Romeo, number 2 to follow a King Air, 1.5 mile final, runway 13, clear to land.
I have the King Air.
Number 2, traffic is sight, Park Romeo.
Little tight. Go out just a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready. So fuel pump on,
go ahead.
Gas on the fullest tank, dropping mixture full forward.
Gamma-Jet 881, if able, turn right next taxiway Echo and contact ground. 120.12.
Echo and ground, Gamma-Jet 881.
Alright, we're being numbers, so set of flaps.
Okay. Let's assume you lost your engine right now. What are you going to do?
Way turn.
What's your best glide speed?
67.
Okay. Let's keep turning. Keep turning. Don't square it up. Keep turning.
Yeah, we're coming in hot.
Okay. How do you fix that?
Flaps.
Okay. Put them in. Throttle back. There you go. Set your airspeed to 72. 72. Raise that nose. Raise that nose. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Get that nose up. Now you're going to have so much energy to dissipate. Okay. Look down the runway. Raise the nose. Raise it. Keep raising. Keep raising. Keep keep putting it in. Keep putting the pressure in. Keep putting the pressure in. Raise the nose. Raise the nose. Raise the nose. Raise it. Raise it. Aerodynamic drag. Now let's see if we can make this guy without
San Marcos Tower, good morning. 53 Sierra Golf ready for departure, runway 8.
Just 53 Sierra Golf, San Marcos Tower. Good morning, runway 8, clear for takeoff, proceed on course.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8 on course, 53 Sierra Golf.
Oscar 804 Echo Romeo, contact ground on Echo.
Ground on Echo, 4 Echo Romeo.
You're on ground.
Marsh ground, Diamond 804 Echo Romeo is holding on Echo off of 13. Already a taxi text state.
Diamond 804 Echo Romeo, San Marcos ground, taxi to parking via Charlie and Alpha.
Charlie and Alpha in the parking for Echo Romeo. Because we were so high at that point too, another thing we could, I guess, could have done is a slip, kind of get down.
Well, first of all, you had your speed way too high. You needed to get your speed under control. Then you could have put your flaps in a little bit earlier than you did, and I think everything would have worked out. You came in, you had so much kinetic energy, you crossed the threshold at about 86 knots instead of about 72.
Yeah.
So that means that you're going to get a lot of float. Now, when you get that down into the level position, just keep pulling back on it. You'll add a little bit of induced drag. You want to add just enough so that you don't balloon, which you did. And as you add that induced drag, you'll feel that little sink. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll help you get down. It'll keep you from floating, especially if you got a real hot day like today. Have a lot of float over at Curvo?
No, not much.
Well, a little higher density altitude over there. We can take it back and put it in front of the hangar. That's good, right here.
Alright, avionics off.